Hello and welcome to one more video. My name is Parish, real estate agent in Central Portugal, Castelo Branco, and today I'm in Póvoa de Moinhos to show you a property that consists in, there's a house, almost three houses attached to each other, and with a very nice garden. Could be a possibility to live, to make it rent, or make whatever you want. But it's a very nice house in granite. Of course, is to rebuild. Everything is to rebuild, but have very nice fixtures. Okay, if you are looking for a project to renovation and to do to rent people, this is your project. Okay, and it's right behind me. Is this house in here? Let's see the property. So the property is from here. All of this into that one, onto the end of it. Okay, let's go enter into the property. So first here you have the stairs, but we are going to see downstairs. Okay, first we are going to see that this part is all closed, that's why so fresh, and is all in wood and stone. Okay, at the moment we don't have light, but there's electricity here. You have different kinds of entrances, and the option was to close it everything, but you have light to the exterior. At the moment this is closed, of course, because they are not here. Okay, as you see is wood, and you have the stones, the walls in big stone walls, and it's very fresh. Today is a hot day, and in here is very fresh. Of course, this is all to take, of course, these parts of wood. There's another entrance in there, so you were seeing in the outside. This is another store. So, but you have here, these were the old days. Okay, these have a lot of divisions, and look at these walls. Wonderful. So you have here and another outside to the garden, some pipes to upstairs, and as you see, these big beams, they are still good. Of course, they need a treatment, of course, but they are still good. And look at these stones, half meter of stone. And now we get into the big one. This was the garage, and not the garage, but was to make put it here. They enter the cars with wine. As you can see, this big one in here. Look at this, very big. And you have in there the stairs. There's the house. I have another outside door into the garden. Okay. All of this is stone, and look at these beams. They are massive ones. They are still good too. The beams, of course, the boards need to be changed, of course, need to be treated. But these beams, the big ones, are completely good. Just make it painted a little to treatment, they last more, and they are still here to more 100 years or more. So in here was the entrance. Look at these massive stones, beautiful. And another room, everything in stone. There's no humidity, but there's a smell of course, because the property is completely closed. So, but of course, is a property like this. Oh, yeah. You have some bottles here, and now let's go see the first floor. Okay, So we came from there, and then here is the electrics and the water, and now we are going to up the stairs in granite, and then we can choose because it is a big house. So in the left we have like a room, living room, and upstairs in here you have the access to the attic. One attic, this attic, just for this floor. Okay, this is a nice attic. It's just for this room, okay? Because the rest have more. If here is another space. Look at this. This house, you can find some things. See, there's a door to in there, so you are finding space into the spaces. Okay, let's go down again. Open the curtain and let's move on. I'll show you in there. Here some bees, so I'm not gonna open the window. The house have here more details, but you see continues there. But first let's see here. And in here you have more things. Here a division that you can show for the garden. And in here there was a little leaks, of course, through the years. But this is all to take because this is not how you call it. This is not cement. This is a mixture of sand and what we call barro. This is very easy to take. This was back in the old days, so this is always to take off the walls to make a new things and better things. So here you have this canvas, and you have here a lovely chair for babies to eat. I love the some details. Have some cabinets, and in here we are going to pass to the kitchen. That is the new part. This door I'll try to have open, but I can't. I don't know why. So in here you have a terrace. Okay, but I cannot open the door. I don't know why. There's the key in there. So this was made after. As you can see, in here you already have the cement on the ground, and you have shutters. So this is the kitchen, a fireplace, in here a sink, and this is the access to one of the access to the garden. But first, let's see the house, and then the garden is the last thing. Okay. So we are back again from this side, and where we enter, now we are going to this side, okay? Slowly, on the left we have another room, like a small living room, okay? And where you see the garden, have these lovely chairs. They are very good condition from the age. Look at this bottle. Whoa, very old. Very pretty. The walls are massive, always granite, and in here the floor, I don't know if you can see it, the floor have a very nice details in there, but they put this the rubber. In here the owners were saying that this is where the room where it was, I don't know how you say it, but in Portuguese, arpa, was here. And have here a balcony, small balcony, okay. It's a nice room, and I love the ceiling. Look at this. Whoa. Some details are very nice. And here you have a cabinet that is attached to the wall, and here you have these details of what they do. The ceiling was, this part was all falling, and they put here some what we call Schwerowitzen plaques to maintain it, but it's not falling from, it's not a danger to be here, but it's not the best solution, of course. Okay, there's the boiler. In here is already cement, the floor, okay, the bathroom. And now we are going to enter to the big, remember where we were? In there? We were in there. Now, this is the high ceilings, okay? Here I have a nice touch. Some details from 1912 or something. Very, very old. So in here we have a bedroom. Some nice cabinets. Very high ceilings. Completely very high ceilings. Remember, that part is to take because this is like sand and I don't remember barro. I will try to remember it and put it in the video. Not the cement that we are used to it. So this was an old. I don't know the name in English. What we call tiar to make this piece. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, but I think it's an old tiar. And continue the visit. In here, another room, very high ceilings. I love the furniture. And another one, the detail of being with marmor. Okay. In here they already changed the windows. They are not double glass, they are normal, but in this case I will put double glass windows because this house will benefit a lot of double glass windows. In here I have another room, so I think already in here there are 4 rooms. Another window to the outside, to the garden. A nice garden. And here is the other room. Very high ceilings. I love this. Look at this. Amazing. This one I love. As the bed is also at the same. All of these very nice ones. Even the closet that have this curve angle. Very nice. And the high ceilings. They have a lot of things here. Some books, shelf, a record, broken record. And here behind this door we have wine. Oh, like a mini cellar. Okay, the good stuff. I don't know how it is. I'm not going to drink it now. So, but you can try it. So, and still have to go more. In here you have like a storage too. And this is the access to this part of the attic. Okay. There's a big attic, of course, as everything in the house. Big. In here, from this side to that side, I can walk, not putting my head. Of course, in here I have to draw, but in here you have a big attic. Look at this. From this side from this into that part, I can be standing. So I have almost 180. So these have high sufficient to be on top. Okay. Now let's see the garden. Okay. See you in a minute. So we are back to the kitchen. Remember the kitchen here? Already different part, already in cement, already blocks, and you are going to see the exterior. You have an access here. You can enter here with a car after cleaning, of course. Here you can do different. This would be like a chicken coop they made, but you can do whatever you want. But first, let's see here. There's a part. There's up. Is the kitchen. This is another space that they was using as a garage or storage. See, we were at that side, and I have another part in here. Let me check the light. Here, as you see, there's this little bat in there, so we are not going to bother him. You can see enough. Okay. There's another space, everything in stone. Let's go see now the exterior part. And you can look at the house from behind. So you have another entrance in there, and then you can see this is the kitchen, rooms, bathrooms. So, and you have the big one, high ceilings. You can do here more than one house rented to make a like an hostel or something like that, tourism, rural tourism, and you can still live here. There's a lot of potential in the house. Okay, so you have here this exterior. You can make here a lovely space. There's an entrance in there. You have lemons, orange trees, but you can transform here wherever you want. If you are looking for some project to restore, so this is a very nice project to build. I'm trying to go outside in here, make through the grass, and try to show you in here. This was a palm tree, but they cut it, and in here you have the well. Okay, you can see it. Yeah, you have here a well. This is, I think, is a pomegranate, and you have all these. Look at that. You have the construction from here, the high ceilings, and in this part, and you still have that part. So it is very big. I will put here the details of how much square meters of the exterior and the interior. Okay, and I hope you like the visit. I will put here the details and the video. Remember, it's almost 3 houses or 2, it depends what you want to do. You can live here, you can do your office, you can do your work, you can do like a hostel, you can do tourism, rural tourism, because there's a lot of people that buy properties and they want to have some place to be, of course, to live before they are restored their properties. And there's not a lot spaces to do with that. They have to go to Castelo Branco and pay in the hotels, a little bit expensive. This could be a project of renovation, of course, but to bring after people that have that needs. So you will have that incoming after. And you are about 15 minutes from Castelo Branco. very close, very close, close. So you have the advantage of being in a village, a very quiet village. You can hear the noise, the birds only, and you are the advantage to be very close to Castelo Branco. Both ways. If you are looking for something like this, as usual, my contacts are in the video and in the description. And if not subscribed, please subscribe and try to help me to help you. Okay? The time. I have to go. See you soon. Bye bye. To the next video.